Hello, my name is Alex Norton. Today we'll be discussing burnout among high school athletes. High school athlete burnout is a real problem and cause for concern across the nation. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress from constant training, academic pressure, and high expectations. There is pressure among athletes to perform at high levels on the field or court or in the classroom, and often pressure to play travel ball on the off seasons to just stay up with everybody else. During this speech, I will discuss the problem of high school athletes burnout, causes of burnout, issues of burnout can cause, and ways to prevent and move past burnout. First, we will discuss some statistics and causes to athlete burnout. Athlete burnout rates have increased over the past few years. Number one, according to National Institutes of Health, research found that up to 60% of high school athletes experience some margin of burnout from moderate to extreme levels of stress. Number two, high school athletes face a lot of pressure to perform. Some play multiple sports or travel sports during the off season. Athletics often require practice and training schedules and early morning or late night games and practices or lifts. Athletes have to balance school and social lives as well. Balancing sports and life can be difficult and overwhelming when thinking about academics, family, friends, and their other responsibilities. Some athletes do not have a healthy support system, which increases the risk of burnout. According to Science Direct, female athletes experience a higher level of burnout rates than male athletes. Number four, specializing in one sport early in life increases the risk of burnout in high school athletes. Now, I will discuss the effects of burnout. Burnout among high school athletes can cause both physical and mental issues. Symptoms of burnout include fatigue, disinterest, moodiness, diminished performance, difficulty concentrating, and loss of joy to the sport. To be honest, I have experienced some of these to an extent, but I have experienced a level of burnout at different times throughout my football career. According to Lurie's Children's Hospital, athlete burnout can cause physical fatigue on the body and many illnesses, increase the risk of infection, and cause frequent injuries. Here's the chart. It's trends in youth sports participation and injury rates. Since 2005, you can tell that youth participation has gradually decreased, and since 2005, injury rate has increased. According to this information on this chart and sports data analysis, the number of injuries in athletes steadily increased from 1990 to 2010, and then has climbed at peak to just over 2005. Since 2005, the amount of participation in youth sports has been on a steady decline. Athlete burnout can lead to mental issues like anxiety or depression. The athlete can feel secluded and alone. They can feel ashamed and feeling this way to a sport that they love is just very sad. Now, we will discuss how to overcome athlete burnout. High school athlete burnout does not have to define whether an athlete's future and ability is to succeed. There are ways to overcome and prevent burnout. Prevention of burnout is a key. According to the National Athletic Trainers Association, there are many key ways to prevent athlete burnout, including prioritizing rest and self-care, living a balanced lifestyle, do things that you enjoy that do not involve the sport you love, openly communicate with coaches, family, and teammates. Let someone know that you are struggling. Consider multiple sports. Some sports that you can include is football, which is my personal favorite, basketball, or even volleyball. Eating a well-balanced diet is also a major part in preventing athlete burnout. Bananas and peanut butter is a great source of protein. Identify your support system. Some high school athletes lean on their family for support. Others are not as fortunate to have a strong family support system. It is important for all athletes to identify their problems and talk to either coaches or teammates or even some teachers. Communicate early signs of burnout. Listen to support system when when they identify concerns about and address those early on. Sometimes people like to critique and are hard to just speak to them about what your problems are, but you need to have a support system. In conclusion, high school athletes can be fun, or being a high school athlete can be fun, rewarding, and set athletics up for a strong collegiate career and for the sport that you love. Youth sports start at a very young age. Depending on the sport, years of practice, games, and prioritizing a busy life can easily lead to athlete burnout. There is a lot of pressure on high school athletes to excel in their sport in the classroom and maintain an active social life, and not to mention be an example for younger athletes who look up to you. Sometimes the pressure can be overwhelming and seem impossible to manage, leading to burnout. Preventing burnout is key. Identifying your support system at such a young age and leaning into them can just help you through the rest of your life. Communicate and feeling systems burnout is what you need to do. Consider playing multiple sports and keep your body and mind fresh. Thank you.